WBBL preview time, and I've been running my eye over the squads. The top four teams last season, Lachlan, were the Melbourne Stars, the Brisbane Heat, the Sydney Thunder, and the Perth Scorchers after the qualifiers. And then obviously the Thunder beat the Stars in the final. And I can still see it etched in my brain is the disappointment in Meg Lanning's face as they crumbled against the Thunder. So I guess, looking at those four teams, the Stars, the Heat, the Thunder, the Scorchers, do you think we'll see someone like a Sixers or another team force their way into that top four this year?
I think there's certainly a chance. I know we were chatting before recording, and I personally believe that this tournament is almost as level as we've seen for a number of seasons. I think last year there was kind of maybe a top 5 or 6 teams and a little bit of a drop after that, whereas this year there seems to be a lot of balance. So I think particularly looking at those teams that finished outside the finals last year, I really like what the Hobart Hurricanes are doing. I think they've got a pretty well-balanced side. I think their big issue is going to be maybe just making sure they can get 130, 140 plus on the board. Just runs might be where they might struggle. And obviously they've relied heavily on Rachel Priest last year. So hopefully they don't have to do that again. Hopefully they can spread that around a little bit. Got to say, the Renegades, if you're recruiting Harmanpreet Kaur and Jemima Rodriguez, that is a fantastic duo to be bringing into your team. And obviously a lot of Australian talent there with the likes of Sophie Molyneux, Georgia Wareham, and they brought down Holly Furling as well. Holly Furling's come across from the Stars. So they've got a really fantastic lineup there. And yeah, the strikers as well. They've got Dane van Niekerk, Laura Vulfat, the South African duo there. They're going to be
Talia
fantastic.
McGrath.
Of course, she's been a world beater. Darcy Brown was fantastic last year. And then the Sixers, Alyssa Healy and Shafali Verma at the top of the order. That is such an exciting prospect. And there's obviously lots of question marks around Elise Perry's role in T20 cricket, and they'll miss Aaron Burns for the opening few rounds. But when you've still got players like Ash Garden there, you've got Radha Yadav, it's certainly a very exciting team. And I can't wait to see what the injection of pace for someone like Maitland Brown brings to that side as well.